Attractive bias. They say looks don't matter. That's adorable. Because in real life, beauty is a passive buff, and it stacks. Attractive people aren't just admired, they're trusted more, hired faster, paid better. In trials, juries are more likely to believe them. In elections, voters are more likely to choose them, all because of the halo effect, a psychological glitch that links physical beauty with unrelated traits like intelligence, kindness, or competence. It doesn't make sense, but it's baked into the software. Your brain sees a symmetrical face or clear skin and says, hey, this person probably knows how to lead a team and file taxes. This perk operates quietly. People hold doors, smile more, give second chances, all without knowing why. It's like walking through social life on easy mode. And the buff doesn't require model status, just being above average in grooming, fitness, or confidence. It's enough to activate the effect. Look like you care about your appearance, and the world assumes you care about everything else too. Unfair? Absolutely. But it's real. Beauty doesn't just open doors, it unlocks entire shortcut routes. It's the original pay to win, and it's been patched into human perception since day one. Firstborn advantage. You didn't choose your birth order, but if you spawned in as player 1, congratulations. You just unlocked an invisible experience point boost. Firstborns don't just get the new toys and undivided attention, they also get the trial run. Parents tend to be stricter, more invested, and more involved the first time around. That pressure builds structure, and structure builds performance. Studies show firstborns consistently outperform younger siblings in school, leadership roles, and even salary brackets. It's not magic, it's opportunity stacking. You're expected to lead, so you learn to lead. You get watched closer, so you sharpen faster. There's also the teacher effect. Firstborns often help their younger siblings with homework, routines, and survival in general, turning them into mini mentors without realizing it. Teaching is reinforcement. You learn better when you explain. That feedback loop quietly builds confidence and competence, and it doesn't stop at childhood. In adulthood, that same eldest child energy often gets interpreted as confidence, maturity, and authority. Employers love it. People respect it. It's like real life gave you +10 to perception and +5 to delegation from the start. It's a quiet buff. You won't see it in the mirror, but the system tracks it. And if you're firstborn, odds are you're playing with more tools than you thought. Voice that command. You walk into a room, you haven't even said your name yet, but the moment you speak, people turn, not because of what you said, but how you said it. A voice is more than sound. It's status. Deep, resonant tones trigger subconscious associations with authority and confidence. Smooth pacing makes people feel like you're in control. Even brief pauses, used intentionally, create tension, respect, gravity. This isn't about accents or vocal training, it's mechanics. A study published in 2008 found that chief executive officers with deeper voices statistically earned more and managed larger companies. Why? Because low frequency signals dominance. Think lions growling, not squirrels squeaking. And when you combine tone with clarity, articulate words, no filler, no instances of the word your perceived intelligence quotient spikes. You haven't changed your knowledge, just the audio wrapper. That's why certain people can walk into a meeting with nothing prepared and still win. They speak like they know the ending already. Their voice does the heavy lifting. It's a real-life buff, one that slips under the radar. Your voice isn't just communication, it's a weapon. And if you master it, every room you walk into starts playing your music. Being tall. You didn't grind for this stat. You didn't earn it. But if you were born tall, especially male, you started life with an invisible edge. Height isn't just height, it's perception. In job interviews, taller candidates are rated as more competent, even with identical resumes. In leadership, height correlates with perceived confidence. And in dating, it's basically a cheat code. The studies show that every extra inch adds a psychological advantage. Taller people are more likely to get promoted, elected, and chosen for leadership, regardless of skill. Why? Because people subconsciously associate height with power. Evolution baked it in. Bigger equals stronger. A higher eye line equals dominance. It's why the average chief executive officer height is well above average. It's why United States presidents tend to tower over opponents. It's why someone who is 6 feet 2 inches walks into a room and everyone instinctively adjusts. Even in conflict, height buys you leverage. People hesitate more. Arguments soften faster. Social tension diffuses. It's not logical. It's primal. A built-in social script. Tall doesn't mean superior, but in real life it acts like a buff you didn't ask for. One that alters every interaction before you even speak. Fluent talkers. Some people speak like their brain has a built-in teleprompter. No stumbles, no filler, no buffering, just clean, confident delivery. That's not just a communication skill, it's a cheat code. Fast, fluent talkers are seen as more intelligent, even when they're saying nothing special. It's called the fluency effect. We're wired to trust smooth delivery more than actual substance. Speak clearly, and people assume you think clearly. Combine that with charm, humor, or just solid pacing, and suddenly you've got control. You sound like a leader, like someone who should be followed. You don't even need credentials. You just need cadence. Lawyers, politicians, influencers, the top tier ones all share this. Their words land like punches, not because they're louder, but because they sound certain. That certainty makes people lean in. It flips the power dynamic. This is why someone with half the facts can win a debate. Why someone with average ideas gets hired over you. Because they sold it smoother. Verbal fluency is legal charisma. No visuals, no resume, just language as a weapon. If you've got it, you're unstoppable. The empathy cheat. Empathy isn't soft. It's not some emotional fluff stat. It's one of the most overpowered skills in the entire social game, and most people underestimate it. Empaths can read tension before it explodes. They catch micro expressions, voice shifts, unspoken signals. That awareness lets them pivot, adjust, de-escalate, like social combat counterplay. In negotiations, empathy lets you frame things from the other side's view, making your argument feel like their idea. In conflict, you can lower defenses just by showing you understand. People listen more when they feel seen, not just heard. It's also a stealth tool. When you mirror emotion intentionally, not to manipulate, but to connect, you gain access. Vulnerability drops, trust builds, even resistance fades. That's a buff no degree can buy. And the crazy part, you don't even need to talk much. Just listening, the real kind, not the nod until it's my turn kind, is a form of control. Empathy is like having social radar. Everyone else is driving blind. You're navigating the map with the fog of war turned off. It's not weakness, it's a cheat, and the best players use it constantly.